Hey guys, welcome to Dylan's Little Hobbies, and today is the first day that I am going to be talking about the absolutely awesome series, My Hero Academia. And let me tell you, this is probably arguably the best series out there that has been out there since Naruto ended. You know, it's a very good series. And why am I comparing it to Naruto? You guys gotta remember, Naruto was the first series that I ever saw in terms of anime that I ever really got into. And you know what? This was one of the very few times that I saw it and was instantly mesmerized by it. And there hasn't been many times that I've seen something and was instantly mesmerized by it. You know when you're a little kid and the first thing you see, you usually are mesmerized by it? I'll tell you what mine are. I was instantly mesmerized the first time I saw Mickey Mouse. I was also instantly mesmerized the first time I saw Thomas the Choo Choo Train, believe it or not, when I was a very little kid. I was also instantly mesmerized by the first time I saw a show called Danny Phantom, and another one that was called Avatar: The Last Airbender. Those are the only four, besides Naruto, those were the only four ones that I could remember that I was instantly mesmerized by it. And it's really funny because, well, I've watched and seen hundreds of shows and other series. Like, I used to be a fan of SpongeBob, I used to be a fan of Fairy Odd Parents, loved Drake and Josh. I was actually a fan of Zoe 101. iCarly wasn't that bad, but you know, it wasn't that good either. All of those shows, it was my baby sister, my little sister, that got me into it, and now I absolutely love Drake and Josh. But really, it took me for a while to actually sit down and watch Drake and Josh with her, and trust me, she was watching it for like 3 years before I sat down and watched it, and that was in like, I want to say I was like 10 years old. Like there was a lot of really good series when I was younger that was out there that when I first saw it, I instantly thought lame. My sister saw it, was mesmerized by it, and then eventually got me into it. That happened actually quite a lot. And another one. Here's one that's crazy. Star Wars. That's right. If you can't tell, I'm wearing a Star Wars Rogue One t-shirt. I absolutely am a complete nerd for Star Wars. I still remember the time that, you know, it was one of those things. Whatever your dad's into is instantly lame, and I was like one of those kind of kids that said, that's lame because my dad's into it. My dad was watching Star Wars one day and actually got me to sit down and watch it with him. And it's not that I was instantly mesmerized by Star Wars, but it's like I've seen clips of Star Wars before that, and I thought that it was lame. And it actually took me quite a while to actually get into Star Wars. Eventually, though, I became a complete nerd for Star Wars. You know, it's the exact same thing about Marvel movies and stuff like that. I swear. A lot of the things that I thought was lame before when I was a kid, I actually really love now. But when I first saw them, I wasn't really into them. Another good example is I absolutely love Harry Potter and love the Harry Potter books and everything else. And absolutely, the movies aren't perfect, but I liked the movies. When my dad was first watching the movie, I thought because my dad was into it, it was lame. And really, I just wasn't into Harry Potter the first time I saw it either. So, but now, of course, I absolutely love Harry Potter. But back on track, when it comes to My Hero Academia, the first time I ever saw My Hero Academia, first time I actually watched the anime. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people get mad at other people if they don't watch the original Japanese series. Here's the thing for me. I watch anime in my English, in my own version, my own dub, and I'm American. I speak English. I watch everything in the English dub first. And if the first three episodes do not interest me, I usually drop the series right there and call it lame and I walk away from it. My Hero Academia, from the very first episode, I was instantly into it the very first time I saw it. Similar, the very first time I saw Naruto, I was instantly into it. Now, I'm a fan of Dragon Ball too, but it actually took me a while, and it took my friend encouraging me to get into Naruto until I finally got into Dragon Ball. I swear, I didn't like Dragon Ball when I first saw it either, but I was instantly gravitated towards Naruto, and I instantly gravitated towards this. This is such an amazing series. What is the series about, though? It's about a little boy named Midoriya who is quirkless. If you don't know what quirkless is, they call superpowers quirks, and in his world, it's a world of where I think it was 80% of the population have quirks, and other people, the last 20%, don't. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the quirks. Because everyone's got superpowers, it made kind of super villains, and then it made heroes. Heroes being a job, and all Midori wants to do is he wants to be a hero, just like his very, very favorite hero, the number one hero, the greatest hero in the series at the time, All Might. And let me tell you, All Might, for me, is right up there with Iron Man and the Hulk. Iron Man and the Hulk are my two favorite superheroes, and I think he beats both of them, actually. All Might really did become my favorite character in the series. It's just a fantastic show, and yeah, the whole thing of it is him becoming a superhero, or a hero, in the show, because they really don't call it superheroes, they just call it heroes, because everyone's got quirks. And by the way, just because you have a quirk in the show doesn't mean you're a superhero. 80% of the population has quirks, and most of them are actually pretty darn lame. Like there's this one guy with fingers that all he can do is just make his fingers grow long. But he can only do it with his fingers. And there are other people with quirks that make them look like animals, but they can't do anything. Like, there's this one cop in the show that has a cat face, and I believe one of the, I can't remember what it was. There's this one guy, I think he's the chief of police, I'm not sure, or maybe he was the president or something. He had the dog face, but that was his quirk. That's it. How lame would that be? You want a superpower and all you get is a dog face. Whatever, but I really, really do absolutely love this series, and I really didn't know when I could really talk about. I've been wanting to talk about forever, and I was going to make somewhat of a catch-up series about it, but you know what? I saw it on the internet, on YouTube, and I didn't want to just straight up copy everyone on the internet. A lot of people actually have kind of catch-up videos about, them catching up on the anime and everything, and let me tell you, I have, of course, watched the dub. I have watched the subs, the original Japanese version. I, of course, read the entire anime in 2 versions already, because they always do this. They have, like, a version for, like, more of an adult, which just has a couple more cuss words in it, and then they have a second translation of the manga, which is supposed to be more kid-friendly. I don't know why they do that here in the United States, but they always have if you look up manga, they always have 2 translations, at least 2 translations of every manga. And I think the only reason why they do that is because, well, of cuss words. But it's like, really? Who cares? Well, anyway, the point is, I've read both versions of the manga, and I absolutely just love My Hero Academia. And guess what? Season 3, Episode 1 came out, I think it was just yesterday. I cannot wait to see this. I am definitely going to see this. And you know what? The series is so incredible. The music, the soundtrack for this is amazing. They have such all three of the intros to this series has amazing, and I just cannot wait to see. I just cannot wait to see what their new intro is going to be. You see, they tend to do a new intro not every season, but every arc. And if you don't know what the difference between a season and an arc is, maybe you should go look that up. But yeah, that's why season 1 is really one entire arc, which is why in season 1 they only have one intro, and then the season 2 is actually 2 different arcs in one, and which is why it has two different intros. And I absolutely love all 3 of the intros. I cannot wait to see what the next intro is going to be. But without further ado, that's it for now, guys. I'm going to be making more videos on My Hero Academia, and you know what? If you guys like My Hero Academia and you haven't read the manga yet because you don't want to be spoiled or anything, look, you are going to want to read the manga. And let me tell you, I'm completely caught up with the entire manga, and I absolutely cannot wait till the end of season 3, because I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a particular fight, just a particular fight. I'm not going to spoil it. But there's a particular fight at the end of this season. I believe it's going to be at the end of the season. That is, of course, in the manga. That I cannot wait to see animated, and I think it's going to blow me as well as everyone who watches it away, because it's absolutely amazing. I think it would be a better fight than All Might versus Nomu. Like, if it's not a better fight than that, then it's close to that. For me, it's better, but that is all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to say who it's with, but I really cannot wait to actually see this anime. But nonetheless, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to make more videos on My Hero Academia quite soon. And I hope you guys do enjoy. Like, share, subscribe if you want more My Hero Academia videos from me. If you guys want more videos about any of my content, then like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Bye! Oh snap, I was actually wrong. It was a trailer that came out, not the actual season yet. But still, I cannot wait to see this season. Nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. Bye.